such heavy heads, and tonight for the first time it felt good to be alive. And we're much too young men to carry such heavy heads, and tonight for the first time it felt good to be alive again, my friend. Only thing we know is it's getting dark and we better go, and the only thing we say are the despairs of the day. And if you're too tired, go to sleep, my brother's eye. And if you're too tired, go to sleep, my brother's eye. And if you're too tired, go to sleep, my brother's eye. And if you're too tired, go to sleep, my brother's eye. I'm alright to try. Give me mercy and a minute now. I'ma bleed a little poison now. I'ma cry a little river down, and then I'm setting this whole thing on fire. And I'm burning up the night she died. I'm putting every last picture aside. I'm gonna say what I need to say in my very last letter to you, 'cause you always made it clear. Said you'd never be my pain. So here's to you and your bright baby blues, and just a pause to cool the refrain. And you said you were satisfied, and now this body just waiting to die. And now you miss him sometimes, but you said it's alright. It's just a whole lot harder alone. But I wish you knew her now. She's a better side of me now, and I'm doing the best I can. It's what you wanted, and I see it like you were there. I know just how you smile, Mary, you look just like it was 1930 that night. But here the days will eat you alive, but I won't give in tonight. You said it's not worth my time, and not to regard them, and not to settle just for peace of mind. I could wait it out all night, but just keep breathing. But Mary, I found the sound, and his heart keeps pouring it out. And the glory hasn't come, and it's probably gonna fade like a tattoo that hides the shame. And the reasons always fade, and the pain gets out someday. So I'm saying my goodbyes to you deeply wise, 'cause I don't know how to say. Stay still in the pain, stay still in the pain. But I wish you knew her now. She's a better side of me now, and I'm doing the best I can. It's what you wanted, and I see it like you were there. And I know just how you smile, Mary, you look just like it was 1930 that night. And if I recall,